I have no idea what we were doing. It's only playing it a minute ago. Oh yeah, we're still in this place, isn't it? Okay. Right, so I'm going to try and keep an eye on my phone as well. Maybe this is smarter. Okay. Right. So, through the door of mischief. Oh, he wants to do that.
We gotta
Nice.
get through this way. Very good, buddy.
Oh, that's what they were using to torture that lady, right? Interrogation. Might as well have a seat. This kid just presses buttons about willy-nilly, doesn't he? Oh, put the head down. Oh, Thriller again. Wait, where'd you get her lightsaber back? Does that mean she killed, Sia?
That won't change anything.
Shit, what a waste. Ooh, that was a nasty one.
Hey, BD.
Oh, fuck.
To give
Oh, Jesus, that was...
your head.
Oh, man.
Another.
Oh, that was close. Oh, that was just being flashy, okay. Oh, fuck, man.
They should have never believed in you.
That's fair. Let's do that. Okay. Go, you big old nerd.
Stop moving. You'll pay dearly for that. You will fall.
Son of a bitch. Oh, come on, I thought I was further and far away enough that. Super annoying they can't block whilst doing that. Oh, come on, what the fuck?
This is the end,
It does seem that way.
BD, here.
Chicka chicka. Let's block him.
Such poor aim.
Oh fuck, I didn't even have time to move, man. Oh, I'm trying to jump.
Will never be victorious.
How did she get a lightsaber back? She must have killed Seer. Or Seer just gave it to her because she was a nice friend. Either way, fuck.
Get back here! Reel in agony.
Oh, why is it? I don't like that it glows like that colour. I have no idea what she's doing now. It's fine.
That won't
Oh, you son of a fuck! She should have jumped off the edge there. Dickhead. Take that.
weak technique. This is the
I was
end,
blocking.
Padawan.
Oh shit, wrong one. Oh, come on.
They should have never believed in you.
Okay. Well, whatever time is to charm. Get off that thing. It doesn't show me when she's doing her special moves when it looks like this.
Stay still.
I'd rather not. Oh damn, man. I'm still in her range.
So much fear.
A little help, bud. Right here, bud.
Oh man.
Just like the rest of
I'm
your
not even
kind.
parrying. God damn it. I have faith we'll get there eventually. Alright.
You'll pay dearly for that.
Right here, buddy.
Stop.
Oh shit, wrong thing. Ooh, that was close. Oh, come on.
Such poor aim.
Help me. Here.
As I have.
God damn it, man. That takes my whole health. Oh, she's still got me in slow-mo.
ending much later. They should have never believed you.
Oh dear. Right, I need to figure out how to fight her. She is definitely getting the best at the moment. I don't think I can just run past. I think I die down there. Maybe she doesn't like the light or something. Oh, hello!
You will fall.
She's fucking... God damn it, man. She doesn't even stop when I'm, like, doing my moves.
You can't escape.
Ah, fuck you. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't... Whoa, what the fuck happened there? You wanna be over here, do you?
You can't win. I'm going to enjoy ending. Such poor aim.
Oh, fuck.
I need a stim, BD.
Oh, fuck, I thought I dodged it enough. Oh, come on.
Just like the rest of
Oh,
us.
that was like the best I'd done yet. Motherfucker. I've got to get used to her moves and parry. That's the only way on this one. I've got to defeat her well quick. Like, I'll get a first hit super quick because... Ow. That's a strong kick.
You can't win.
Oh god, that move.
Jedi will never be victorious.
Why can't I learn that one? I feel like I'd be a lot more efficient if I could just jump in the air and spin like that. That's cheating. I mean, Seer was her, like, Jedi teacher or whatever it's called. Why the fuck didn't she teach me all this shit? She comes in here and apparently gives this chick her sword back.
Suffer as I have. I look forward to giving Seer your head.
Well, that was the quickest one yet. Giving Seer my head. So Seer's still alive then? We just fight over here. What if I do this? What if I do this? And then go back out? Is that allowed? No, alright. Okay.
dearly for that.
Fuck
Help
me.
me. Here.
See, what bugs me about her is she keeps attacking me even when I'm attacking.
They should have never believed in you.
Like, the parries don't seem to affect her as much. Fucking Sif. Not playing by the rules, you know what I'm saying? Whew. Lord almighty. Ooh. Oh, I thought I dodged it in time.
Right here, BD.
You'll pay dearly for that.
Oh, baby, I've paid so many times.
Needle in
Oh, no.
agony. I'm going to enjoy ending you.
Now, BD.
You won't
Ah.
be standing long.
Oh,
Just like the
come
rest of you.
on, man. I think this one's going to be an ongoing process one. I have no idea how much health I'm even getting. I'm getting too focused on like how quickly she attacks here. I think I'm getting her down to like almost half. Could not tell you that for sure though. Oh, fuck me.
I'm going to enjoy ending you. Suffer as I
That's
have.
not. Oh, come on!
Jedi.
His
will
bollocks
never
that
be.
while he's healing me, I can't block. What is this fucking game? Motherfuckers.
You can't win.
Is my block button just not working?
BD, here.
So much fear.
Right into
Is
it.
the
Fuck,
end,
man.
Padawan. Stay still.
I mean, the same could be said about you. Jesus. I'm nowhere near half on her health. I need a cutscene bad on this fight.
You'll die just like your master.
I don't even know who the master was
You'll
for this
pay
dude.
dearly for that.
Need an assist.
Ooh, nearly went into that one.
They should have never believed.
Let's fucking fight.
You'll pay dearly for that.
Oh man, I just don't dodge. My brain just doesn't say to do it. Oh, she caught me. Oh man, her kicks are savage.
Buddy, help!
Real in agony. Just like the rest of your kind.
Oh man. So quick I barely breathe during these fights. Right.
So much fear. You'll pay dearly for that.
Oh man.
Now!
Poor aim. You can't escape.
Oh shit. You doing? Fuck's that? Is that a droid?
Up here!
Fucking is a droid.
BD, stim!
Where is she? Oh, fuck me, I couldn't jump.
Much longer. You will survive the day.
Oh, she's off the edge.
Know your place.
Oh, come on, I don't have time to get up. This is definitely the furthest I've got against her.
They should have never believed you.
This is ridiculous. I'm not going to change the difficulty though. No, 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 no. We'll just keep sucking on the nicotine. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So that was about half health. Jesus. But that one was about going a bit more on the offensive, I think, as well.
You'll pay dearly for that. So much
She can do a ground pound. Fuck you.
Hey, bud. Stim.
God damn it, these I can't time both of them. Fucking hell, my brain is not corresponding either. Shoot first.
Buddy, help.
Oh, hello, she's found a way. Probably won't change much. Cutscene! Hey, I haven't got this far before. Let's go.
I saw what you've been through. You've experienced great suffering.
I'll probably still have to do the whole fight again when they kill me,
It's
but
not too late to let it go.
Let go. I'm stronger now because of the pain.
no, keep talking. Stop. Put your
I knew
lightsabers
you'd come
away.
back for this.
Yeah, keep chatting, keep chatting.
No,
No
thank
need to
you.
fight. This looks like we're going back to the fight. Why would we do this though? We've come so far.
You'll never make it out of this
I
place
don't
alive.
doubt that. That's the problem.
Just like the rest of your kind.
Now, if it might be nice and start me there, but I don't think it will. Oh shit! Almighty, my man! Coming up with this 60 months worth of subs now. Goddamn, boy! Thank you very much. I know I'm trying to get good. That was the goodest I'd getting this whole time. Fucking hell, man. I've been on this boss for about half hour now. That was the furthest I got. I have a feeling, even though I made it to a cutscene which made me very happy, I have a feeling it's going to put me back to the start of the fight. Yep. 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 Righto. Back to it. Yeah. But how you doing, mighty dude? How's life been?
You'll pay dearly for that. They should have never believed you.
A lot of them in doing the fights have been just like that, to be fair. Like me getting done so quick. So quick. I'm doing good, cheers man. Beyond what the game is suggesting. Things are going well, yeah. Let's go to that game. See, I have to do that as well. She has this like weird light on her. Oh, fucking hell. Man, this is the thing, she doesn't even budge to my hits.
That won't change anything. as I have.
Oh shit, she got me, that's gonna kill me. Oh, I got away with it.
Now, BD.
Jedi will never be victorious.
I mean, how am I meant to do with that? I can't even heal. Not when she starts getting you in like a chain, you can't. I'm trying to like parry. But like, if there's certain moves, if you don't get the parry right, she just gets you in like a chain combo, and like some of her hits are just crazy strong.
I'm going to enjoy ending.
And like when you're hitting her, doesn't seem to matter, you know.
Tear your head.
Okay, I'll go over here. Oh fucking hell! Come on.
Pathetic.
Buddy, help!
Fuck you. I can't do that one quick enough. Oh, come on, I just got that dude set up. She's such a spoilsport, man.
You'll pay dearly for that.
Help!
Reel in agony.
What's happened there?
I'm going to enjoy ending.
Oh, this one's ridiculous. It's like tense shit, man. We're definitely getting to the end of the game now. Do or do not, there is only try, right? That's what they say.
You can't win.
Look at that kick, half the health in one kick. She's such a dickhead. And because it's like a red one, you can't block it, basically. You have to dodge it. Fuck! And you can't jump when you're blocking. So whenever I'm blocking like that...
This is the end, Padawan.
Is this where she does her robot thing again? Fuck's sake. No, not that.
Suffer as I have.
Hit me!
God damn it. See what I mean by,
They
like,
should have never.
even when I'm attacking her, she just carries on. Doesn't matter. Maya hits me nothing. Apparently pain means nothing to this one. Bloody Sifs. Emo and shit, probably likes it. Nah man, it's like, yeah, it just plods on. You stay over there, you do your thing, let's see what happens.
Too afraid to fight me?
No, I'm just thinking. Maybe this is like a secret ending too. She's just like, oh well, fair enough, I'll give up. Got to change my batteries now. Might as well fire. You alright? Could you just stay still just for a mo?
That won't change anything.
Oh fuck, I'm done.
Now,
Oh fuck my life.
Thorsten!
this is the end, Padawan.
Edie, I need help!
Real in agony.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Let's do this again, shall we?
That won't change anything. You're going to regret that. Predictable.
Unpredictable. You're playing the same game, bitch. Oh shit! Ooh! Stop darting about. Oh fuck, didn't move in the right place. Oh, that move!
As I have.
Little help, Edie!
That won't change anything.
Oh fuck.
Edie, stim here!
Oh, cutscene! Well, semi-cutscene at least.
Weak technique.
Fuck, I didn't do the jump thing again.
That won't change anything.
Get in! Come on, you cunt bag. Fucking hell, man. Oh!
Cal!
Heart is fucking pounding after that one.
I have the holocron.
Jesus
I
Christ.
need to do this.
I'm shaking. I'm shaking. I could tell that one was going well as well. I kept watching the health getting lower and lower as I
It's over,
attacked.
Trevor.
But I was like, I can't, like,
Nothing is ever
can't get
trivial
over
thus
coffee or
far.
anything.
Is over. I know
How did
the
she get her
darkness that is
lightsaber back? We
eating
took
you
it.
up inside, and every day we choose to either feed it
Did she have a spare?
or fight it.
It's too late, sir.
No, it's not. I know the choices that I made took all your choices away, and I have failed you, Trilla. I failed
Stab
you.
her through the eye. She's a dickhead.
I am so very sorry.
I've carried so much hate for you.
She gonna vanish like Obi-Wan or some shit. Sorry, am I hearing motherfucking Darth Vader going to this game? Oh, I don't need this shit. I do not, I mean, if I barely defeated her, the fuck am I gonna do here?
Doesn't look good.
It isn't. It's him.
He's gonna slap her head off, isn't he?
You have failed me, Inquisitor.
Oh shit.
Avengers!
Oh shit! The music just got real intense. Wow! You ain't gonna win this, dude.
You would be wise to surrender.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Probably.
We're not gonna win this, Cal! I don't even have any fucking thing left. I don't even have health left. Oh, fuck it.
You cannot escape.
Probably not. But what am I doing? Oh, Jesus. Gotta go fast, gotta go fast. Oh, Jesus.
Look out! Turbo lift. Let's go.
Oh, Lordy, trouble so hard. Ooh, Lord, feed us some mine. Please, I might tell where the fuck am I going? Gotta get in the lift and we'll get rolling.
Let's get out of here.
I can hear him. He's like there.
Come on.
Come on.
Kitty, stay back.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say a lift ain't gonna stop him. Now we're just in close quarters with the fucker. Don't put your sword away. Just drags you back down, right? I could have taken him though. I could have taken that pretty easy. He's got fucking asthma. I mean, how hard could it be?
I'm so glad you're here.
Some fishies. Let's just get back to the hologon. Okay.
I think we lost him.
You think we lost him in an elevator? He knows how to use them.
I'll make it.
He's not a
Seer.
complete dumbass.
I won't fail you.
Oh yeah, Seer's dead. Oh, that's...
Kid, you read me?
Oh, it's
They're
good to
not
see that coming.
responding. They will. I am certain of it.
Breeze, I'm here. Heading towards the surface. Be ready. I have the holocron, but Seer. She didn't make it, Grease.
Here? Just get out of there, Cal.
Keep moving, Carl. I'm sorry.
I'll wait for the dialogue to end. How did he get here? I suppose it is his face. Dun, dun, dun. Oh shit, wrong button. Oh, go on, BD. No, 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 no! Did you just take my hand? Did he cut my hand off?
Surrender the holocron.
I'll
No.
never give it to you.
We shall see.
Can I? Hey, BD's okay. Hey, Seer's okay.
I won't let you take those children.
Oh, it's way too late for that, Seer. He's killed way too many. Ooh. Come on, let's
Such
team up.
hatred. You would have made an excellent Inquisitor.
She's stronger than that. No! No!
Yes. Strong with the dark side.
Seer.
I can feel it inside of her.
Seer.
Yeah.
Seer. Hey, listen to me. Still have a choice.
Yeah, but get back in the fire. Oh shit, she can do some sort of... Why don't we help here? Why are we just standing here? What about us? She's already done for. Wait, didn't we get stabbed by a lightsaber? We're both not doing too great, I would say. I don't think Vader will be done with us either. I'm aware there's a sequel to this game though, so maybe that's when... Oh, okay.
Hey.
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 Hey, kid.
Hey.
Cal. Cal.
That's not my name. What the hell are we
Seer.
wearing? Why did you dress us? Oh no, that's what we were on without a poncho.
You too. You did it.
We did it.
We did it.
We did it.
We did.
Careful.
Where are they?
Well, they're out there. Whoa, hold on. Wait a minute.
And we didn't get a single seed in this entire game.
Sorry.
That was you in the water, wasn't it?
So is she going to be in the next game?
I'm
As well
glad
as the
you're
others?
okay.
Thought they were going to make out for a second.
This one wouldn't leave your side.
Thank you.
Well, at least she can do, man. All she did was swim. You two fought Darth Vader. You three, including BD.
Hey.
And BD did fight him, to be fair. It gave him a good little shock.
Hey.
Hey.
So now what?
Well, Captain, this is the end of my charter. Your contract has been fulfilled.
But look, you're on the team.
Thank you, Grease.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I was thinking that maybe I would stick around here and take you wherever you gotta go. Besides, the kid kinda looks up to me.
What about that?
I thought she was
Use it
pointing at BD.
to rebuild the Jedi Order.
Alright. What do we do? Just turn it on? Oh shit, apparently so. Okay, fair.
The next generation of Jedi.
The Empire will be after him. Just like they're after us.
The lives of every child on that list will be forever changed.
Not by us.
But you're not going to teach them?
Their destiny should be trusted to the Force.
Well, just destroy the holocron. I mean... we spent the whole fucking game going for that shitting thing. just to slice it.
So where to now?
Motherfuckers. The goddamn Guardians of the Galaxies. There we go, though. We completed it. And on the normal difficulty, which people thought we wouldn't be able to do. Yeah. Da 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 da. That was a good game, though. That was very enjoyable. I'm glad I got that. Well, I got it for free, but I'm glad. I'm glad it was given to by. Was it Epic or EA or? I don't think I bought it. Either way, it was a good game. Yeah, I didn't know going into this that it was going to be like made by like the Dark Souls type peoples. I thought it was going to be a lot more like Force driven and just like going around, kind of a bit more like Force Unleashed kind of thing, but and a bit more story driven, I guess. But yeah, this it was a very nice welcome, very nice surprise. And I'm glad that fight with Triller was the proper last fight of the game, because fucking hell, man. But now it's the last fight. I'm not too bad. So basically, now I've completed this. That counts as like people say it's a Dark Souls-like game, so I can say I've completed Dark Souls-like game. That works, right? It's legal. All right. Well, these people have done some good shit. Let's see what they're saying. Also means, but now I'm complete with this, so I need to pick another game to play next. In fact, I have half an hour before my break, roughly, so I need to think of another game to play just in a very short period as well. Yeah, this was an enjoyable game. That was good. I know the new one's coming out, right? It's not out yet, I don't think, but it's due out. So, again, I'll probably wait a while before I play it, just because it'll be costly, I imagine. But if it's on like Game Pass or something, I'll definitely hit that shit up. Might be, in a way. It's EA, isn't it? And they kind of got a link with Game Pass, so yeah. That's cool that Vader showed up. Let's look at the character artists. Okay. It was a very pretty game as well. I can't remember when this one came out. It was a few years ago now anyway, but yeah, it looked lovely. Christopher Berry. Okay. Kevin Kim, nice. Ted Angelilli. That's got a nice ring to it. And people like AJ Gonzalez there. I wonder if AJ's just his name or if it means something like Adam Jerome Gonzalez. Nice that Mattia Celotto did some of the sound design. Good stuff. Glad to see his name wasn't in vain. Also, I've seen the guy who played the main character in this. I've seen him in other stuff before, but was the person playing like Grease and Seer? Were they meant to be like people I knew? I don't think so. Surprising that Darth Vader said he'd be in the game though. Thought it's mainly off the grids nowadays. Nice. Nice. be a long credits for this. Manuel Capitani. Yeah, so I wonder what the story of the next game is as well. At first I thought it was going to be, yeah, we're going to go seek these little Padawans and shit, but apparently just going to let them be. Although it might have been a good thing to still have, because if they still figure out where they are in the end, the dark side and all that shit, then we could have got there. Yeah, that was good. I'm definitely not going to play it again on a harder mode. But yeah, like all those games, it is fun also learning the moves of the boss. Like, everything is beatable, it's just, you've got to figure it out. Although I imagine on hard, some of that would have been ridiculous. Even earlier stuff. You'd like to see me try it on hard? Do you remember when we tried Dark Souls? Like, I don't know if I think I've eventually progressed past the very first like bridge troll, and that was that. And that took a lot of Friday streams. I remember that Friday frustration before movie night. Thank God for movie night after those sessions. So Jesus. Also, that being said, actually, I haven't checked anything on the views of like movie night type things. I remember little. It's because I just didn't ever progress. I mean, the best thing I did in that game was wind up an NPC and get chased by him relentlessly, even when I died, and then in the end just have to like give up. Had to restart the game. Yeah. But yeah, I should try and see if there's any good services for like movie night now. I don't know if Discord's any better for watching stuff or worse. I do have Plex as well. I wonder if that's something we could... I suppose there's no way to chat with Plex, but like if we chatted in Discord but watched it through Plex, that could be a thing. If I'm able to invite people like a one-off only thing. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing the odd one again, that was cool. Discord's probably one of the best options, fair. Yeah, I haven't tried it in a really long time now as well, so you'd hope that shit's got like a lot better. There's been some good movies out as well. Actually, there's been some good TV shows. I finally watched House of the Dragon. That I did thoroughly enjoy that. That was actually really good. And I watched like the first 2 episodes of Lord of the Rings like a while back, but man, it was just so boring. I hate to say it, but it was dross. Alright, and there's a new episode of Last of Us out. Is it as good as what Game of Thrones was? I mean, it's pretty. Yeah, I mean, it's very reminiscent again of like, not reminiscent in the pacing. Like the pacing's actually a lot quicker than earlier Game of Thrones, I'd say. Like there's still a lot of build up, like Game of Thrones you'd expect, but a shit lot does happen. It is really good, to be fair. Like when it ended, I was just like, oh, fuck, back to this again then. Like waiting years for it to come back out. But apparently it's like, it's not the same like writers and stuff who've done it. It's not D&D who are doing it again, thankfully. And I think George Martin is overseeing it with this other dude. who's done some other stuff, as you would imagine. It's good, and I think they got a plan. They said it's going to take 4 seasons to say what they need to say. Fuck knows if it's been like greenlit for 4 or not. But yeah, I thoroughly thoroughly enjoyed it. It's got some like, I mean, I don't want to give anything away, but it's definitely got everything that Game of Thrones had in the sense of like, if you like the dialogue and stuff, that's good. If you want battles, yeah, fair. If you want gruesome fucked up shit, it's, yeah, you're going to see some nasty shit for sure. Some raw moments, some proper raw moments. So yeah, I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful for it, and the actors and stuff, and like everything like that, like the costumes, props, set design, all that, it looks sick. And the actors are well good in it. So I think it's one of those things. Again, as long as the writers and shit and the showrunners don't fuck it, it should be good. Like everyone looks like they're giving it their all at least. So. But yeah, after our Game of Thrones ended, it needed to be fucking good. Have you putting this to watch? Yeah, it's well worth it. I need to check out Andor. I haven't watched that yet, but the new episode of Last of Us is out. I think the first one was really good. That was I really enjoyed that. And although I have seen the whole game played, we only got like not even partway through. Like halfway through the game, maybe. I remember we got to a point I got stuck, and then I think we were playing it in Halloween. Halloween passed, and we just moved on to another game. Sure, that's nice. On my list of watch as well, I want to try and get to cinema to see the new Avatar. I want to see it on a big screen, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people made this game, you know. Good you, David Walsh. I know you're out there. And Craig Gay. Well, see, I haven't actually, I haven't played Last of Us 2. I remember I did get something spoiled, but I completely forgot what it is. So hopefully I won't remember that. And if I ever play it, hopefully I don't or have one of those moments where it's like, oh shit, yeah, that. But, was it not good? I've not played it or watched any of it. I was intended to probably do it one day, but I think Season 1 is based on the first game. So at least you can rest assured the first season should be sick at least. But then I think all I really know about Season 2 is it's like Ellie's older, right? That's basically all I know. There best be an after credits after all this, by the way. Jeez. Yeah, I can't say what they're going to do with the whole show, obviously, with Last of Us, really. Yeah, it could go anyway, but the first episode was really good. It was like, there was loads of moments that like shot for shot Last of Us, and some like new bits as well. They've changed it up a little bit as well, but I think even if you don't know the game, you can easily go into it. But from the reviews I've seen and watched, they all say the story is shit, but the scenery in that is good. Oh, really? Well, yeah, I mean, because I don't want to give away I don't want to give away spoilers to the first one, especially with the show ongoing if people don't know what it is, but yeah, obviously the second game would be different. And I think I know a big reason for it in a way, but yeah, it's one of those games that I probably will play at some point, but I'm also a bit shit at sort of stealthy games. And on top of that, it's a horror stealthy game, so I will shit myself thoroughly as well. But maybe I'll like, yeah, I'm in no rush to play that. In fact, it's going to be kind of nicer if the TV show carries on, I can just watch it in that form, and then play the game maybe. Yeah, even on the horror front, I think there's other horror games I'd rather play first than like The Last of Us 2. The Last of Us 1 was sick, but again, I think that's more of a fun one to watch. I'm not very good at it. Just gonna message back, see if he's around for Raph later, and if not, something else. But about spoilers with the game, can't really say much about what happens, but there's a major thing that happens that upset a lot of people. Yeah, see, I remember that's what I really can't remember what it was, but I remember seeing a spoiler because people were pissed off about the thing that happens. But God knows what the spoiler was now. See, I'm not likely to play it anytime soon. Part of me is like wanting to know, but part of me is also like, maybe I should hold out. Although the show will be a long time coming, but okay. But there's a major thing that upset a lot of people. But I wonder if that jaded the view of the rest of the game. Like, I wonder if the rest of the game could have been quite good, but because of that moment, it like changed it up. I wonder if it's still potentially good, but people are just pissed. Womp 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 womp. There was a lot of people that say like the characters completely changed too, like they were not themselves. Yeah, fair. That's a bit annoying. Because I think there's a time jump, right? But it's still going to be a case of John Williams' middle name begins with a T. I've never seen it said like that. But yeah, like yeah, Ellie's such a like a lovable character in the first one as well. I'm sure they had their reasons. I mean, that's it. I could end up playing it and be like, oh, I really enjoyed it, you know. But people universally seem to have loved the first one, but I did hear a lot of shit about the second. But without knowing the spoiler, I guess I don't know what the context is. People might be like, oh, I didn't like that she got scalped and played the whole game with her brain shine. I wouldn't really mind that. That's not an issue for me, you know? Yeah. First one you really loved? Fair, yeah, man. Did you play it yourself, or did you like watch streams of it and whatnot? Because I can't even remember where I got. Well, I do remember where I got stuck somewhat. I think I had to go past some like clickers and whatnot and what have you, and it was just too tense. But I remember watching someone play it many years ago, like, you know, just watching them play rather than like in real life kind of thing, and it was great. I loved it. It was well emotional. Played the first few times. Okay, nice. Oh, you should definitely watch the show then, man. Although I get the hesitation being something you actually genuinely really adore. See what the first two episodes are out now. I would say check it out. I really enjoyed the first episode. I'm looking forward to watching the second one. Probably have to be tomorrow night now, but yeah, I reckon watch the first one, and if you're like, actually, you know what? So much of it is like the game. It's really cool. I won't say much on it, obviously, but yeah, man, get on it. Like, Pedro Pascal is sick, so like, there's no worry about him. And I can't remember the chick. Is it Bella Ramsey? I think plays Ellie, but she does well. Like they both fit the roles really well, I think. In the small time we've actually seen them in it. These credits have been going on for fucking ages. I finished this at like on pretty much just after on the hour. I've been going for 20 solid minutes so far. I mean, it's good that everyone's getting their shout out. Thought Hugh Jackman would have been a good choice for Joel. Oh yeah, yeah. Like he pretty much plays. It's just like a similar thing to Logan, right? We already know that he interacts. But maybe that's a bit. Maybe that's why. Maybe it was like it's a bit too on the nose because he already done the raising a child with Logan type thing. But yeah, that would have been a good shout actually. Okay. I like that I've started seeing this a bit more actually. I swear we never saw it like this, but the actual like plugins and shit that they've used, they're actually putting all of those up. Like from all like the smaller companies they bought sick like AI stuff to help build the game and that. Could have kept some music going for this bit though, because you know, we're still here. Oh, my eyes gone all blurry. Yeah, it's also nice to see a video game adaptation done pretty well. Sure, there must be other stuff, but it may just be me. But I think Chloe Moretz sounds a lot like Ellie, so I thought she would have been a good choice too. Oh, what the chick from like Kick-Ass and stuff. Yeah, she got that same sort of attitude in it, like the sassiness. Yeah, she could have been good. The one who they got for Ellie, like she doesn't look like her, but she sounds very much like her, especially when she's like going off on one of her little swearing tantrums and shit. She proper like has got like the sound. And Pedro Pascal's just got that stoicness, isn't he? So I mean, this is a lot of stuff they've used. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. Now give us the end credits. Well, that was a lovely game, and everybody who made it should be proud of themselves. It's gonna be title screen, isn't it? You dirty bastards. Hey, in blue! How you doing today, dude? It's a thing. Meditation training is available now that you've completed the game. What was that about? So you've unlocked a new Journey Plus, commensurate from previous games. All lightsaber colours and additional characters' appearance have been unlocked. Meditation training is available now that you have completed the game. Try it out by visiting a save point. Alright, let's give that a very quick look. I'll be taking my break in about 5 minutes. You've returned to your story before the fortress. Fortress is not very playable, but keep exploring. Additional lightsaber parts now available and can be selected at any workbench. Alright. So have I unlocked everything now? And doing splendid, cheers, Blue. We just completed the game, so that's pretty neat, isn't it? Alright, so I think I've got all of them. Anyway. Oh no, so I didn't unlock everything. Alright, fair enough. Go for that. Don't particularly know why, but yeah, let's make it look like a Power Rangers like thing or some shit. Okay. What is that weird noises on our ship? Meditation training. Test your skill against a variety of enemies and scenarios. Battle grid. Create your own battles and place enemies on the battle grid. What, to fight each other? Like, what was it like? Epic Battle Simulator or the other one? Big Fight Simulator or something. Oh. So bosses. Empire, Hacking Brood, Bogana, Sepho, Kashyyyk, Dathomir, Fauna, Legendaries. Can you not... Ah, do you just have to fight one at a time or something? Let's see what happens. So I just gotta fight this sneak. Can I change my clothes?
I can't!
We did it, guys. Okay. Huh. Come on. Oh, no points remaining. Oh, so you have to. Alright.
Jedi is here! Just fire! Steady! Got quick blocks! Hey, fire! Yeah! Love target! Fire at will! Lay down suppressive fire! You, end him! Watch yourself! Knock out one of us! All allied units.
That's pretty fun. But we're done with that. That's not a bad little addition to have at the end of the game, though. Okay. So that's nice. Can I change this poncho? Nah, still only got the shit ones. I think I have to start